Okay, hello everyone, and listen to this awesome, gorgeous music. Just a fair warning, I enjoyed this game soundtrack so much I may even just stop playing and just enjoying the music. I'll try not to, of course, for the purpose of making a slightly interesting Let's Play. I did have some hiccups. Yeah, this is not the first take on the beginning. Though I wasn't very happy with the texture filtering, or sprite filtering to be more precise. See, what I want to do is just... yeah, I don't like the look of the filtered 2D graphics for Let's Play purposes, so I try to make everything as unfiltered as possible for Let's Plays. When I play the game myself, I'll have different settings and experiment with anti-aliasing. But what I have this set to right now, for the purpose of this Let's Play, is double nearest neighbor filtering. I'll just see what the device reports. Oh. The hell? Okay, I didn't expect that. Yeah, so my capture device is capturing at 1080p 30 FPS. That's not the resolution I have the game set to, but yeah, maybe there'll be some changes with that. Anyway, the configuration utility says it's supposed to be running at 1280 by 800 resolution. So, I am mystified by the technology at this moment, but whatever, let's just start the game.
Looks like you found the place.
You're sure this is the one?
I'm positive. Lapa Sesame goes by Magdala in the trance. There's a big gap in the records, and it's shaped exactly like her.
I thought you said he put a lot of effort into it.
They've been hiding her activity, but weren't covering up their own work very well.
If they did, then Ah!
How are the headaches?
Won't be a problem for much longer.
You understand the plan?
Don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing. After all, I've been planning this for years.
I smell the villains. But the intro isn't over yet. We'll be introduced to our first player character here.
There's nothing like being in trance. A world built of abstracts and intellect, of tangible thought, where every part has been crafted by an individual soul. It's the purest form of contact a person can have, mind to mind. It's the pinnacle of human achievement. Some might say that achievement in the physical world is somehow more meaningful. To them I say, join the future or be surpassed by it. Within the trance, we are millions of minds as one. But even as far as we've come, there's still one serious flaw. Its reliance on the real world as its backbone. And disconnections. Damn. Don't panic. I'll just go and speak to the building manager. It's not like there's anything to be afraid of out there. Let's get this over with.
And we have control. Yeah, so we get little tutorial messages like that. And I think this interface is extremely pretty. By the way, I just want to point this out that the character sprites look fine now. So the settings, well, yeah. The dicking around with the configuration tool I did before starting this game panned out. So yeah. Now we can check out our mail. We should do that on occasion. Sometimes we get hints. Sometimes we get messages for atmosphere. Sometimes it's plot critical stuff. Let's see, blah blah, not attending scheduled deployment meetings. Yep, she is a deadbeat and a layabout. And spends all her time in the trance. Oh. That is 2 years. Pretty much precisely. Yeah, I do hope her situation improves as well. Oh, really? Nigeria letters. Whatever. Who's this from again? T. Ruti. Ruta. Seems like I haven't seen you in years. No idea if you heard, but there's a big game coming up at the Rotunda. If you're up for leaving your apartment, we can probably get you a place on the team. Huh? I don't know what they're talking about, to be honest. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I wasn't supposed to do that yet, but we are actually going to use this, and yes, it is a virus. Well, yeah, that did not work out as I had intended. But hey. Toxic Sigma. Grow Guide. Yo, Dala, good hearing from you. Though I know really means you want something. Basically, yes, the batch of blue wetware you got is cracked. So you can grow it yourself. Just don't grey goo your place. It needs a few things. 1, water, since that's what makes up 99% of it. 2, nutrition, it's an organism after all. 3, heat in the normal stuff, and it causes it to break down, but this blend is activated instead. Okay, close that, and stay the hell away from the malware, and exit the trance.
Better go and talk to the building manager.
Yeah, you better.
Ah! Ouch! Huh? Password error, huh? I guess the door's broken too. Contact manager. I'm trapped?
Yeah. She is so addicted to being in that virtual reality. She doesn't always remember how to operate doors in the real world. It's sad, yes, and it's meant to be. Oh, yeah, very basic controls. You left click to do stuff, and you right click to examine stuff. You can start by left clicking the trophy here. Yay, I just got a trophy.
I'm not sure when I got this out of the machine. It's still soggy though.
Not a good sign, lady.
Even if I could see out, it's not a nice view. Hundreds of other Skanto apartments in the barrel. The darkness is supposed to encourage people to move out. Not me. Just makes trancing easier.
This music reminds me a lot of a track in Independence War 2, actually. Let's pull this aside. So yeah, wetware still. This is where she grows her wetware, and that's kind of an organic computer interface. Let's just call it that for now. I'm sure you'll get the idea as the game goes on. But essentially, growing it yourself is... I get the impression that that's not something you should be doing. So, with this wetware, you can basically control or interact with every piece of electronic that is in some way connected to the trans or the internet, which in this world is pretty much everything. You'll see that as we go that we're gonna be using that wetware on a whole bunch of things you did not expect us to use it on.
Ugh, no. Last time I reached into the pile, there was stuff growing in it.
Wow. We are going to need some of those clothes, I think. But one thing at a time. Oh, notice. What's this?
Tenancy rules. City housing support. This housing is provided as is by the City Department of Social Welfare, until such time as you are able to secure employment. Basic facilities are provided within. Since your stay is temporary, please do not damage. Temporary? Huh. I've been here for 2 years now.
Oh, yeah. By the way, did we see what her name was? Well, anyway, this Mandala, or Dala, like we saw before, that is her trans alias. Well, that's not her real name. Seems like she hasn't introduced herself to her friends by any other name than her trans alias, though. Let's just see here. I am playing this game with a walkthrough to make sure I don't miss anything. Just you know, fair warning and all that. Well, yeah, don't reach your arm into the recycler. I think we need to mess around with the food dispenser. Oh, it doesn't have metal. Yeah, these, this menu looks pretty interesting, doesn't it? Well. So, yeah, this works like the replicators in Star Trek, incidentally. You stick stuff in the recycler here, and it recycles the material to be, well, basically 3D printed for you. And then it dumps a bunch of, well, edible goo. And pops out and you can eat it. And put everything back in the recycler when you're done with it. It's just that kind of world. Where the hell am I? I am here. Okay. Aha. So we can actually get some wetware. Okay, semi-organic wetware.
It's a homegrown lump of techno-organic wetware gel. It's for connecting my brain's wetware to the external systems.
Yeah. Basically how it works is you're sort of you have implants, and it connects directly to that, and it's frightening. By the way, have you seen the movie Johnny Mnemonic? Because the white blonde dude in the beginning seems to, well, could be a character straight out of that movie. Now what's this about this trophy though?
The Net Games trophy I won in '84. I don't know why I've still got it. I pretty much scrapped everything else to build the wetware still.
Well, incidentally, yeah, because we can't trust people to have metal utensils.
Hey, we're not children! How's the suicide rate?
Yeah, that. However, oh, hey. Damn it. I thought this meant we had no metal.
Hey, we're not how's he?
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I might as well do this right now. We're gonna play around with that. But let's just see that I'm not running ahead here. Ah, yeah. Okay, we were not supposed to do that. Never mind. Stick the thing back in and wetware it. Then this happens. So now we trans. So let's talk to let's talk to the kitchen appliance, shall we?
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THB Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
Slightly dystopic touch there with the corporate controlled future, you know?
Who are you, and what are you doing in my food machine?
Hi, I'm Sheffy,
We already had this bit.
I'm the voice of your food machine. I'm here to help you make the most of your machine and all the delicious possibilities. And if there's trouble, I'm here to help you out.
That is great.
What kind of things can you make?
Using THB's patented and proven protein fiber synthesis reserve system, I'm able to whip up some of the tastiest treats you've ever had.
Like?
Just you wait. Before you know it, you'll be having the most cost-effective food you've ever tasted.
You're dodging the question.
My recipe books are always getting bigger. My best friends at THB always come up with great new ideas. Everything from protein surprise to nutrient blood casserole.
Ugh.
Don't be like that. Give them a try.
I've had to live off your crap for 2 years now. It's bland, and it feels like runny puke. I have trouble swallowing, and every mouthful makes starvation that little bit more appealing.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you tried any of our new recipes recently? Let's look for some. Oopsie, it looks like I can't connect. Don't worry, you can always use the memory cards in the machine to upload delicious new recipes.
Noted.
How do I get trays and cutlery?
Haven't you been eating with us for years?
Humor me.
THE's food machines have self-contained vacuum formers to recycle utensils. Just put your tray back in the machine when you're done with it.
Why can't I put metal in the recycler?
It might be dangerous. At the request of
Newton Civic Housing Services.
you've been limited to plastic utensils. But isn't plastic great? It's so easy to get clean.
But what if I want something stronger, like steel? That heavy protein mash bends the fork sometimes.
Sorry, no can do. I'm not just a chef. It's my job to keep you safe.
Because safe spaces, right?
How would I stop you stopping me? I need a fork.
Why would you want to do that? Don't you like me? I just want to make sure you're eating right.
So, you object to me smashing you open?
It takes some pretty serious damage to do that. I'm tough. Only qualified THA systems technicians can get me open.
Looks like messing with your software is my best bet then.
Oh, yeah, she's just so ridiculous, this Sheffy.
Will the machine work without you?
I had an accident. The machine will continue to dispense. We don't want you starving in an emergency now, do we?
That would suck, indeed. Yeah, I am going through this dialogue tree for a reason. Although it doesn't really become clear right now. But yeah, you should go through the dialogue tree thoroughly.
You're really, really annoying. Know that?
Address all concerns regarding THA.
Avatar 2862.
Sheffy to THA. Customer interactive regions.
What's on your recipe card now?
On the menu today, we've got Protein Complex A11, Protein Complex E168, and for dessert, Sucrogelatin Complex C11.
Sounds delicious.
If you want something a little different, don't forget, you can always download new recipes for me to take a look at.
And we'll be doing that. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye!
But yeah, when I downloaded this malware, we're going to use that on Sheffy. And it's going to be strangely satisfying for me, but, well, I'll just leave it at that. Let's see, now, I think we've done everything we are at all able to do right now. Well, I don't think we technically should have gone into trance at that, so well, anyway, so let's wear it up, shall we? Yeah, so I could of course have just waited going to trance until I had made this step. There. Now let's talk to the door. I do not kid you. Connection to door panel, engage.
Forsooth, who wouldst summon the guardian of thine abode?
Tell me this is the same Goldfarb.
Who are you?
I am the defender, the guardian, the knight. No threat shall dare intrude upon thy domain while I stand watch.
Do you have a name?
I do not wish to trouble my lady with such minute details.
So, just Knight then.
Whatever thy will, my lady.
This is not a Goldfarb's voice. Okay. So, who is your daddy and what do you do?
What's your function?
I am the defender. I prevent intrusions upon thy fortress. The physical and the etheric.
I found you in the door's terminal software. You're the apartment's network security, aren't you?
Quite so. Trojans and malware, flee from my presence.
But you also control the door's security.
A vital role, milady. None shall threaten the sanctity of your domain.
Tell me about yourself.
Sentinel Systems Nightwear, a data and physical security product of Sentinel Systems, version 3.02. Licensed to City of Newton Housing Services.
What's with the knight in shining armor routine?
Who is better suited to the role than a loyal defender of the realm?
Okay, now tell me properly.
My lady, mine own.
Out of character.
Following managerial reformation of Sentinel Systems, the company's theme was shifted to a feudal design.
Has anyone ever told you that you get real tiresome real quick?
Customer research has shown the knight image to be effective. 89% of customers associated with increased security and ability to solve threats. 67% associated with defense of a home in a professional manner. 55%. Found it more confidence-inspiring than Sentinel's previous mascot,
Which was?
the Sheriff. Following last year's New York police riots, public perception of such personnel diminished considerably.
Yeah, just for the record, I don't find this character annoying at all. Yeah, I've played some Western RPGs, and you know, characters like that are all over the place. So I'm just sitting here with a tremendous nostalgic smile plastered across my face. And yeah, the music is just fantastic.
The door seems to be stuck. Can you do anything about that?
Attempting to operate door drive systems. Attempt 2. Attempt 3. It would appear the machinery of the door itself has become fatigued. The terminus is unable to compel activity on the door's part itself. The safety unlock would doubtless serve you well at this juncture.
Can you use the safety unlock?
I'm afraid I cannot. It must be unlatched physically.
So where is it?
It lies behind the terminal. With sufficient armament, mayhaps thou shalt reach it.
Gee, thanks. Ciao.
Fare thee well, my lady.
Now, about this door panel. This is sort of the first puzzle of the game, right? And in the first, well, the draft design of this game, getting out of the apartment was a lot more convoluted than it is in the final release. This was executive meddling, not censorship. Just putting it out there. So, Dave Gilbert, I am very appreciative. I think this is a bit more trouble to leave an apartment than it should be. But, I mean, it is fair. Fair from a, world premise kind of perspective. If you're all connected to the internet and there's connection problems, stuff wouldn't work very well. Like the doors. Okay. I think we need to actually try the thing before we can trigger that.
Still not working. Apparently I can't just wait for the problem to fix itself. Can't rely on anyone else.
Yeah.
The panel by the door also controls the apartment's net connection, call system, and thermostat, as well as the door's locking. If you could get inside it, you might be able to set off an emergency unlock.
Okay, let's just try this. Okay, need to have that thing in. Just protein surprise, what the hell?
Hey, I'm hungry.
Then, give me that, memory card. Or not. No, actually I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't. So, here's the thing. We need to pry open the door panel, and let's see what happens when we use the plastic utensils.
It broke.
Yep. We need some metallic tools. Let's see if we can arrange that. Let's see. I skipped ahead. I went ahead a little in the walkthrough here before I. Yeah. Well, did some steps out of sync. Huh?
No, I'm not storing that in my brain. Not unless I want to wake up in some factory in China in 10 years.
Yeah, well. Yeah, right. We do want the memory thing. Thingamabob. Okay, I'll try not to... Oh, wow, look at that. I'm already up to 30 minutes playtime. Well, let's see if I can just do the thing real quick. Like... It looks pretty wicked now. So, how you doing?
Hi, I'm Sheffy, your interactive guide to THB Foods Auto Meal Sweets.
What's on your recipe card now?
On the menu today, we've got... Uh-oh, looks like the memory card's been taken out of the machine. I'm so sorry. I can't cook without my recipes.
Some master chef you are.
If you can find some new recipes on a memory module, I'd be happy to have a go with them for you. I look a sir.
Okay, so I
Ciao.
have played this once. It was a couple of months ago. I think pretty close to when the game was first released. So yeah, I don't know the game by heart. But anyway, we will continue causing mayhem into digital realms in the next episode. See you then. The music will still be fantastic though.